Well, good morning. Good morning. This is Jana here with you today from HSRA. We're so excited that you've joined us. We're going to be talking about dialing in our staging services. This is all about information. We have to understand. And how many people think that information is free? Like, oh, it's just your thoughts, your ideas. If people think it's just your thoughts and your ideas, they don't want to pay. They think you should be running around all over town giving free consultations, free advice. But here's the difference. Consultation is information, but not only information, this is expert knowledge based on the relevance of where you learned something from. So if people don't understand, oh, this isn't just Jana's opinion, it's not just Lori's opinion of something. It's not just John's opinion. This is expert advice, okay? Expert advice. So consultation literally allows you to assess the situation, whether it be a property, right? You assess it, you address anything that needs to change, and then you allow them to progress with what needs to be done based on the information. I can't tell you how frustrating it is to be able to give information. Those of you that have done consultations, you give information. This may have taken you an hour to walk through the property, give information, and then nothing changes. Like it's nothing. The agent that hired you maybe paid for you to go in and let them know what they need to do. And that information has just been basically met with a bunch of obstacles, challenges. That won't work kind of thought process. That's too hard. I don't have time. That's going to cost too much money. I don't like what you're saying. My home is fine the way it is. How many times, right? And then that agent is frustrated because they feel like it's wasted money. You gave information and it wasn't wrong information. It just was not taken and applied. So the consultation can be a very tough service when it comes to making these relevant and actionable. Because at the end of the day, that consultation is educated and expert information given and provided to be able to assess a situation and address anything that needs to change. And then we go to progressing to follow through, right? The results of the information. So understanding what that consult is so it's so impactful so that you can do this right. You have to understand it's 3 different steps. Your client needs to understand it's 3 different steps. It's information, it's addressing the changes, and it's making the changes, okay? So right there, that's going to be some new powerful information to those of you that have been doing consultations. You've been feeling frustrated. Many times that client takes that information and maybe makes some changes, but they don't make all the changes. So any staging and design company that has consultations offered, like we said, we believe it's a fundamental. That is now understanding what it is. And now we say, who is this for, right? So who is this? This is for, obviously, the owner of the property. They're the ones that they're going to be exchanging their time for the money at the end of the day when that property sells. So they need to be involved. Consultations do not work if that homeowner or property owner is not there or does not receive some type of video walkthrough so they at least have the information. Anytime the information has to pass through the person giving information to somebody else, a third party, whether it's the realtor or whoever, to now the person making the decisions, who is the decision maker, then that's going to get muddy. If information is not going to flow, it has to go from the person doing consultation to the person that's going to be able to make the decision and act. Those are the two parties that have to be engaged and involved with. So knowing who this is for is so important. Yes, the realtor is going to benefit because guess what? They want that commission. They want that property sold quickly. And they will try to insert themselves in, and rightly so. They're probably putting you two together. And they may be involved and they're hearing, but the information's never passing through. Information always goes to the decision maker.